G'day guys, how are you? Just putting a video up. This is from the 2015 Cardiac Challenge, Cairns to Cooktown. So it's a 340 kilometre trip, could be a little bit longer, from Cairns to Cooktown, and it's a charity bike ride, so this isn't a race. But I thought I'd touch on why you shouldn't run deep dish wheels on a very windy day, or a day when there's a large tendency of crosswinds. So we're coming down to a very hilly downhill section. So we've been on a hilly section. So we've been climbing, and it's a really great ride. A lot of rollers, but the second day of the 3-day ride is probably the most taxing because of these hills, but you get a nice reward at the end. You get to go down this really fast hill section. It is short, unfortunately. However, I decided to go up ahead in the group because I'm probably the most craziest or stupidest, probably. But I've done this road a couple times before, so it is you know what to expect. I mean, road surface quality hasn't changed, still quite that rough bitumen, not an asphalt, not a hot mix. It's a still pretty rough section, so a little bit uncomfortable, especially on a stiffer bike or a more racy bike. But on my bike, it's pretty good. Now, in terms of the rims, I've got the standard rim, which is a 28 millimeter Shimano RS30, I think. It's really cheap wheel. They're pretty crap, actually, but there's not much of a profile on it, so I'm very confident with it. I know if I catch a bit of a crosswind that it's not going to like throw me off the road. So the guys behind me have slowed down a little bit because they're running like up to 50 millimeters of a profile on the wheel. So if they catch a crosswind, it can really shift them over, and it can be very dangerous if you're riding in a bunch. So everyone spreads out. We're like string beans here. You can't see, but the group's strung out behind me. There's a few guys pretty close. You watch us here. I get shifted across, boom, over to the next lane. Just on the right there, you can see the sort of valley opens up, and the wind was able to travel through there and actually shifted me across. And so you can see I'm even on 28 mil profile rims. Imagine if I had a 50 mil rim. So you got to think of like a sail on a boat. The bigger the sail, the more wind it's going to catch, the more it's going to shift you across. So even the pro guys wouldn't run deep dish wheels on a very windy day, but it also depends on how the wind is traveling, which direction it's traveling. As you can see, it probably looks like I just accelerated, I pedaled. I've actually got a tailwind, so the wind's actually pushing me from behind, so it looks like I just smashed it. But when I'm pedaling, normally you can see the camera going side to side, but I'm spinning out in top gear. I can't go any faster. So yeah, it's amazing what the wind can do. So it can work with you or it can work against you, so you've got to be careful of that. And as you see, I'm coming up to the support vehicle, who's like, holy shit, where did you come from? He's been doing 30, 40 kilometers an hour all day, so he was pretty surprised when we caught up to him. You can see guys just passed me there, can't remember his name, nice chap, because I had to get on the brakes, and yeah, he just flew past me. But this ride's not a race, it's just a charity ride, so yeah, there's no point who goes first down the hill. We all understand our risks, and we all want to make it back to the bar at the campsite one piece. And we regrouped at the end of the day. But just sharing my thoughts and feelings. Thank you.